Welcome to Criticurb, a Fast Side production, and I'm your host, Uche Teresa Ezekiel, and today we have a special guest joining us in our today's call-out session on creativity and you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nataly Restokian to the show. Nataly is an award-winning Canadian author of her book, The Mask. She's also a motivational speaker, a life coach, a former TV show host, actress, and journalist. Nataly, welcome to the show. We
Such a wonderful way of presenting me. I mean, I am so happy to be with you. And hi to your wonderful audience. Hi, everyone. And thank you, Teresa, for this wonderful introduction.
Thank you.
I'm so humbled and very happy to be with you today and
Thank
with
you.
all your guests.
Thank
I
you.
hope
And
you
I'm
enjoy
glad.
the show.
Yeah. And I'm glad you could make it. I know how busy you are, but you made out time to be with us here at the studio. So I'm really happy you could make it. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we can always create time because time is
Yes.
not given. We have to create time for
Yes.
unique people and unique situations.
That's
And
right.
that's what I try to do.
That's right. Wonderful. That's very good. And look at that. Wow, wow, wow. You have accomplished so much and such an inspiration to us all out there. So tell us a little bit more about your award-winning book and what inspired your writing.
Well, it was very inspirational moment
Okay.
for me to get 2 awards for the book. And I just sat down and I wanted to just uh, express my emotions, things that I have seen and been through. So I said, what the hell? I'm going to write about it. I didn't imagine that it's going to be a book. And I started writing. And then after I wrote, I'm like, what the hell? I wrote like 600 pages, 600 pages. And I went, Googled and everything. And it's based on true life events.
Okay.
And it's inspired by my experience and other people's experience. But I had to use a little bit, change the name of the characters and mix some characters with the others' adventures. Because, in my head, I have the voices of 30 or 40 characters. So I cannot just put them all in one book.
Yes.
So I just try to bring them down and minimize the characters in order to make the audience feel more comfortable and closer to the characters.
Right.
And that's the book, and it's called Masks. And these are my awards. And the first one, I got it from Forward Indies. I became among the 11 finalists. It was like 9,000 books in Washington, and I thank them so much. And then 161,000, I think. I don't know what's the number 6. I know it's a number, but it's here. Literary titles, I got the Golden Award in September. And it's about the masks that we wear. I'm not talking about the masks that we have to wear now to protect ourselves. But usually we all wear masks. It's not about to protecting ourselves from other, but sometimes we protect ourselves. We think we're protecting ourselves.
Exactly.
And in this book, I brought down this taboos and talked about us as celebrities in the Arab world. How do we come forth and we face a lot of things and we give up a lot of things in order to achieve what we want.
Right.
And it was an amazing experience to see, because when I was writing, I was crying because I had to face a lot of things like, oh my God, I swear. And I sent it to my editor, like, I don't want to review it. I don't want to read it.
I don't want to read it again.
Yeah, because it brings back a lot of memories, not only for me, about other people in my life. As the first public figure, the female public figure, when I just published the book, I got an interview. I want to thank a lot the people that here just communicated with me, and they just supported me, and they came forth, Mr. Roland Dick and the Lebanese embassy, and they just did a book launch for me. I thank them for that. And I also want to thank Amazon because they adapted my book into an audio book with
that's
amazing narrator. Yeah, Nicole.
That's wonderful. That book launch video I had to watch like 100 times. Like, I told you that, right? I just kept watching it over and over and over again.
This is my fight song, right? Well, it's my fight song. And,
with all this inspiration for this book, I'm pretty sure there might be a second book somewhere.
Yes.
So the second book is going to be a continuation of Anna.
I'm
Like,
not gonna tell you. You're ruining the
okay, don't
surprise.
tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to kill the surprise. I
Yeah,
love
exactly.
surprises. We're still on the show, Critic Up, a fast side production, and this is our call out session on creativity and you. And we're here with our special guest, Nataly. Nataly, you're still welcome to the show. Welcome. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go over to the next question. So, throughout your creative journey as an author, what were your greatest fears, accomplishments, and challenges?
For me, my whole life has been like a challenge because since I was young, for me,
Oh,
life is always a challenge. And for
yeah.
me, life is more than a challenge. It's about attaining your goals.
Okay.
And I think the day that I stop having goals in my life,
That's right.
I will not exist anymore. And for me, I do not create excuses to say that I cannot do it. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot do that. I say, why not? I'm going to give it a
I'm
try.
gonna
If
do
it
it.
works, it's
Yeah.
fine. If
Yeah.
it doesn't work, I learned
That's
something.
still fine. Yeah.
Because, yeah, but I just see and search and work within myself to see what can I challenge? What is in my ability according to my environments, my age, my
Okay.
IQ, my
Okay.
education? I mean, I cannot challenge to have wings and fly. I cannot challenge to become an angel or, I just see when there is this balance between my abilities, my strength,
Mm-hmm.
my self-confidence and reality and work on it and
Right.
combine them with my challenge. That's for me the secret when you can just make things come true.
Well, I think that sounds like a big force, when you put all those things together and it's.
Yeah.
Oh, Natalie, that's really good. That is really, really good. Okay, so we're gonna go over your life as a life coach. So, as a life coach, tell us a bit more about what you do and how it impacts and changes lives out there. I'm sure you must have answered this earlier right now, but I just want you to talk a little bit more about, being a life coach and what impact it has on women, on the society, on people out there that actually depend on people like you to get by.
It's very funny because when it's a very funny thing, but at the same time, it's a very interesting question. And I thank you for asking me the question, Teresa,
Okay.
because most people, when we talk about coaches, they just say, what's a coach? First of all, they don't know what's a coach.
Okay.
And it's not anybody's fault because it's growing. It's
Right.
something new for the world. And second, they think that something's wrong with them. So that's why they have to have a coach. And third, it's like, it's nothing. There are three things that just confuses me. And for me, women, including me, we all need coaches. I have my own coach. I said, I studied with Natalie Blake, Canada Coach Academy, and with
Okay.
Andrew. But I have my own coach. Don't ask Marvasti. I coach people, but I am coached by her. It's like when you're a doctor, when you're sick, you go to another doctor,
Oh,
right?
yeah, sure.
Yeah. But a coach is a friend, as my coach says always,
Yeah.
that does not judge you, and there is this confidence, and it's very amazing in coaching what I'm learning about life, that it's very important for women because we need to feel happy, we need to feel that we're appreciated, we need to feel like there is a place where I can be with someone who is my friend, and if I don't want to go there anymore, I don't want to have this person in my life, I will know that whatever I discuss with this person stays there.
Right.
Not because they are sick psychologically. If you're
Right.
sick psychologically, you go see psychiatrist or psychologist.
Mhm.
If you're physically sick, you just go see health doctor.
Yeah.
But when you want a happy life, a happier life, and
Mhm.
more meaningful life,
Okay.
it's amazing to have a coach. I mean, now that I'm coaching and I can see how much difference I'm bringing to people's life,
Oh,
it's
well, that's
so
good.
wonderful because the questions you ask, you just let the people discover their own answers. And when you discover your own answers, you will never forget them. Because it's different. When I give you advice to someone,
Mhm.
next thing you might forget. But when you repeat and you tell them what it is, and you listen to them and you ask the question and they wonder like, what? And they say it out loud, the answer, and the answer comes from them,
Mhm.
you will never forget that.
Yeah.
And that's what the most important thing that I realized in coaching. And I think the world should embrace coaching because we need coaches, and coaches are not for like a certain group of people. It's
Okay.
for everyone,
It's for everyone.
but we have to choose our coaches, why we want them.
But it's relatable. You want to have a coach that you can relate with, and you want to have a coach that is not just a coach but a friend. Like you said, someone that will not judge you, which is really, really important to, help people live out their best life and to be really open with you, because the only way you can help your coachee to become better people is if they're open with you and tell you everything that you need to know to help them be better people. So that's really good. I really like that. And thank you so much for sharing, Nataly. Thank you. We're still on the show, Criticurb, a Fast Side production. And I'm here with my special guest, Nataly. And this is our call out session on creativity and you. And for more videos like this, subscribe to this channel to get more videos like this. And Nataly, you're still welcome to the show. Welcome. So let's go over to the next question. So you're also a show host, and we're all curious. Can you tell us a little bit more about your show?
The show that I'm doing here in Canada now, it's different from the shows that I have done in Lebanon, because in Lebanon I used to be with celebrities and bring them forward and talk about the programs on TV. And the other show that I had in Lebanon also, which was broadcasted in all the Arab world, both of them, by the way, it was about social problems. And each time I used to bring someone who's related to situation, and we talked about it and discussed it and had live phone calls. Now what I'm doing is my show is called You Can Do It, and you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to be soon also one of my guests. And the show is the connection that I'm bringing people who can inspire audience. And every time there's a message in the story, I mean in the show, that people could relate to their own lives, because we go through a lot of things, and it's not about who the people are who are coming as a guest only. What matters is what they can give to the audience, and they are so wonderful guests, all of them. They just give a piece of advice to people, and it's very important. We just neglected.
People that come to your show, are they motivational speakers?
Yes, they are like motivational speakers. They might be, most of them, they are coaches, authors, whoever has a motivational idea or an inspiration to give to people. All right, so how do you feel about where you are right now in terms of what you have achieved? And I know there's always a desire to create more content, write more books, have more shows. I tell you, once you start, it's really difficult to slow down. So tell us, where are you right now in terms of how do you feel about where you are right now? How I feel is like I feel so blessed. And I feel so thankful. Okay. I feel so thankful for having a husband like Nidal who supports me and believes in me. And it's so amazing. It's so amazing. I mean, I feel so blessed because the Lord is with me. And I think that I owe him everything. As long as I live, I think there are goals to be achieved. Mm-hmm. There are things to be attained. Mm-hmm. And when you are given the abilities to write, to inspire, to speak, to help, to encourage, and to let people be there for you and appreciate them and guide them and be not only coaching them, showing them what they have and embrace it. I feel so thankful, and I thank God and everyone around me that helped me, my friends, you, and everybody who believes in me, my readers, my fans. I feel that I would have achieved nothing without them, but most importantly, God, and the one I love most in the whole world, my husband Nidal. I would have never done without him. Oh my God, you're gonna get me so teary up right now. It's good. You ruined your mascara.
You're so determined. I really like your strength, your passion. your courage. It kind of like it's gonna boom, 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 like go, go, go. Like, I really love it. All right. So I'm sure a lot of people out there are eager to know more about you and what you do. How can we reach out to you, especially as a life coach? We're all interested in getting to know you more. So how can we reach out?
You can reach out to me, and you can go to my website and contact me through my website,
Okay.
www.natalyrestokian.com, and it's written like this. So I don't know if it's Nataly Restokian.
Okay.
And you can also contact me on my Instagram. You can contact me on LinkedIn. You can contact me on my Facebook page. I'm there for you guys.
Oh my goodness, you're everywhere. You're all over the place. You're all over the place.
And it's all the same. It's my name, Nataly Restokian. It's the way that it's written. And I have to be, I think that I'm a little bit everywhere, though I'm not very good.
You are everywhere, trust me.
I love talking to you. Like if somebody like watching us, are they just doing interview or they're just laughing? No, we're laughing and doing interview. And I just forgot that I forgot to close this button. So it's okay. See, this is it. This is it. I mean, just be yourself. We forgot.
I like your jacket. It looks nice.
Really? Oh,
I like
thank
your jacket.
you.
Yeah. And yeah, white and blue looks good on you.
I love blue. When I did my blog tour in England, London, with my publicist, Garrett Howard, it was like they asked me this question: when you are sad and you're home, the fans in England, they asked me, they're so cute, and they said like, what do you do when you're home and you're sad? I said, I put lipstick.
No.
I said, 1 second, let me tell you what I do. I put red lipstick, red, the flashy red, and I wear high heels and I start walking around. I swear to God. That's what I do because I'm sad. So when my husband comes home, like, I'm wearing lipsticks. You okay? What's wrong? I'm like, because I do the thing that I love most when I'm sad to make myself happy. And it's very hard to be happy, but it is, I think, harder to stay stuck in sadness.
Yes.
So why don't we give it a try?
Exactly.
And be happy.
Oh, right? That's my life coach talking now. There we go. There we go. We're still on the show, Criticurb of Fast Light Production, and I'm your host, Uche Teresa Ezeko, and this is our call-out session on creativity and you, and I'm here with my super duper special guest, Nataly. Nataly, you're still welcome to the show, and for more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel. Welcome. I'm actually learning lots of stuff from you right now. I can see myself trying out new things at the end of this video. Wonderful. All right, so can you tell us briefly, how was life as a journalist and actress? I'm sure you still have memories you want to share with us.
Well, trust me, memories never go away. That's how I write novels. I wrote novels. So there are two sides.
Okay.
As a TV show host and as a journalist, when you're a public figure over there, it's you cannot be yourself.
Right.
You see that you're yourself, but the society has not reached yet a degree of acceptance of really how we are, and that's why we just hide behind masks. And I have been a guest on so many interviews in the States, in Australia, in Canada, and I see like it's amazing to be with you guys, and even London. But when I compare it to the Arab world, I just feel, oh my God, they are so wonderful here. They're like characters from Disneyland, they're like Mary Poppins, with the umbrella going down. Because over there we're not like that. We're like chick, 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 chick. Yeah, and it's more challenging, and it's hard to be in a part of that world. But once you're in, it's like a beehive.
Right.
You're a bee. You can hardly go in.
Okay.
But to come out easily, you can come out. I believe that as the first female public figure who started writing and became a Canadian author, I'm very honored for the awards, and I'm very honored to be with you and all everyone, each and everyone who supports me, all the journalists, everyone who interviews me and supports me, and all my fans. But I think that we have to bring them so much hope and courage to come forth and talk about themselves too. Like when I was there in Lebanon, a lot of women approached me and they talked and they said, promise us that you're going to write our story in your second book. I said, I will. And they said, you're not going to mention our names, right?
No.
No, no.
No.
I said, of course not. But the thing is that, imagine they come forward,
Yeah.
they talk, and like the next thing, don't mention our name.
Yeah.
It's so painful.
Yeah, the fear, you know?
The fear.
Yeah. And you're like the voice. You know, you're like their voice. So you speak for them and you speak within them. And with the characters in your book, you're kind of portraying or showing the world out there what life and what their lives are like in the inside. So which is really good. I really do like that, and I will keep encouraging you as my friend to keep doing what you're doing. You're smart, you're pretty, and I know that lots of women out there are looking up onto you for inspiration, including me too. Okay, I've really learned so much stuff from you today. I already told you that by the end of this video, I will start doing things a little bit differently.
I'm happy. I'm always happy to help, and I really appreciate and thank you for being so humble and saying that you learn, because that means how self-confident you are, and that's amazing. And only people who are they have the self-confidence to say that I learned. Those people rise because they accept and they realize and they work on themselves. And I think that it's amazing to be their voice.
I tell you, she's everywhere. Trust me.
He's everywhere. The same name, the same family name. I was born in it. I will die with it.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to the show. And that's all the questions I have for you today. And feel free, my friends, feel free to reach out to Nataly. Like I said, she is everywhere. So you cannot miss her. Okay, just go on her social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you will surely find her. Thank you so much for coming to the show. And we are happy to have you here, and keep being inspiration to other women and other people out there. And we're all looking up onto you for lots of life experiences. And like I said, you're my life coach. I tell you.
Oh, I'm honored. We're gonna do the coaching. Yes. Thank you so much, Teresa. I'm honored to be with you guys, and I would love to thank you and all the audience and everyone that are going to watch later on the video. And also, I would say that the most important thing in life is work on giving things to others that you have.
Okay.
And this is my message to people. And be free and choose freedom. And freedom is not like animals, freedom with conscience, but freedom to be yourself. Remove your mask and be yourself and embrace happiness. The choice is yours.